Well, what do we see here? It's a back seat in the Biscayne, in the 60 Biscayne. But they're not 60 back seats there. You can see that 63 back seats. So they don't quite fit right. But we're going to remedy that. We're going to remedy that. We're going to make it so that they fit pretty good. Okay. Oh, good enough. And we'll modify them. And of course, we're going to clean them up and recover them to match it up. And guess what we're going to recover them with? Just take a wild guess what we're going to recover them with. Answers down below. Anyway, yeah, we picked these seats up for Facebook Marketplace. Scored them for $25. That's not bad. I know they're not the right seats for it, but if you look at eBay or whatever, you try to find back seats for a 60 Chevy, you pay a lot of money. But $25, I can make these work. I finally got back seats for the old Biscayne. So follow along as we get them straight and get them installed. First thing we're going to do is hit them with some Castrol Super Clean, hose them off. I let that Castrol Super Clean soak in there, get all that dirt out, and that's a start. Okay, now that we got these cleaned off as best as we can, as good as we can, I'm going to let them air dry the rest of the way. I hung them out for a couple days. Now I'm going to let them air dry and get that smell out of them, or try to. Hit them with some Febreze. And also what we're going to do is hit this rusty frame with some rust reformer paint, some sort of rust reformer paint, and give it a fighting chance. Now, the best and proper way to do this is to remove all this fabric and everything from the frame and hit it with a sandblaster and everything like that, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that at all. We're just going to hit it with some spray and hope for the best. So that's next on the agenda. And after that, we'll look to covering them up. Now let's spray this down with some rust reformer and make sure you get most of the mouse house out. You can leave a little bit behind. That's all right. Basically, we're doing a fast and dirty quickie job, and these seats lasted 63 years, or 61 years, so, or I'm sorry, 62 years it would be. Throwing this stuff on there will help them last another couple of years extra. So there we go. So let's get some spray on here. We'll cover all these rods here, these springs, and go in the middle and get those other springs. And I'll bring you back when it's all done. Okay, both bottoms are already done. And yeah, it's a hack job. But then again, I'm Junkyard Hack. So what we're going to do now is put some dollar store Febreze on the other half. I'm working on one half at a time. And let's see if I can get this turned right, because I'm going to spray it. Turn the nozzle, spray it. Yep, we're going to put some Febreze on the other half while the other underside dries. So that's it. Okay, next, after you get done washing the seat and treating the back part for rust, Febrezing it and everything like that, you let it dry. And once it's all dry, come back a couple days later and you lay your Mexican blanket down and you cut it to size, leaving a little overlap. Now in my case, I didn't have much overlap for the side, so I cut two pieces out and sort of put them in there. And what you do is you can lay some glue in there, some spray glue, and just kind of fit it in place best you can. All right, once you get it fit in place, I've already done this to mine, but I'm just showing you after it's all done. And you can see it's not perfect, it's wavy and everything like that. If you Want to get it perfect, you can get 2 people to do it. Stand by a second. Okay, once you get that all done, you get yourself a kit like this from Amazon if you don't already have one. It's a hog ring plier kit. Cost me $9.99, $10, worth every penny of it. And you use these little hog rings to fasten the ends all the way down. Now, I've done this here, but I'll show you how it works if I can manage to do it with one hand. Give me a second. Okay, you have your hog ring and your pliers like that. It holds it in there, and you double up your. You're going to double up your fabric so it has a good bit to grip onto, and you take it like that, put it around a bar that you want to hook onto like that. Give her a squeeze like that, and you're good. It's tight. Now, I've put enough hog rings around this thing here to double up. I didn't have enough material on the side to do it, so it's basically stuck with glue. But I figure between the top and bottom, it's hog ringed enough to stay in place. So we're gonna lay it in the car. This is just the back seat now, or the backrest of the back seat. We're gonna lay it in the car and see how it looks. Okay, the back seat is laid in. You can tell it's not even. Got a little space on the side, both sides. Doesn't fit. It's a 63. It's not a 60 back seat, but it'll work. And we're going to tie it in with some wire, some what do you call it? Zip ties or some factory wire from the back brace, and hook it in there. And that way it'll be situated at the bottom, and it won't come out. I altered the hangers on the top for it so it'll hang, and then like I said, the zip ties in the back will hold it in. So let's finish the back seat, and I'll bring you back when it's all done. And there you have it. The seat's in. Let me give you a better shot. Not a very good job at upholstering, but you got a Mexican blanket over the 63 Biscayne rear seats, and to an untrained eye, it looks like it's supposed to be there. Probably not the most comfortable in the world. I haven't fastened the bottom down, and I haven't tied the back yet. I just wanted to hurry up and get the Mexican blanket put on, hog ringed in, and get the seat in to show you what it looks like. So not a bad job for somebody who's a hack and has no idea how to upholster. You know, I'm not a professional, but anybody, if I can do this, anybody can do this. It makes the car look 1,000% better. You know, you actually have a back seat now for $25 and a $20 Mexican blanket. And if you notice, there's a seam over there where that's pointing up there. That. See how the stripes are going like that? There's a seam where there's actually 2 pieces of Mexican blanket that are glued together. I meant to sell them, but I didn't have time. I'm just gluing them. And later on, if it comes out, I'll get a better Mexican blanket to throw it on there, one whole piece. But I didn't have a whole piece big enough, so I used 2 little pieces. And that's what it's all about when you're working on a limited budget. And man, I'm telling you, I'm working on a limited budget. You know, I'm doing nickel dime stuff here so I can save up and do the windshield that I really need to get done, you know, when I get the money. Save the money here, or I can spend it there and on the mechanical stuff that needs to be done yet. But anyway, that concludes this video. Like, share, subscribe, please. Skinny Pete, do you approve of this? Yes, I do. Of course I do. Yeah, he says approves. Skinny Pete approves. So, like I said, folks, get out there and work on your junk. If I can do this, anybody can do this. Take care, God bless, and have a great one.